Cardi B has announced she's pregnant. So they saying that Offset kind of feeling away. So it seems like there's still some love there.
Of course, you don't be saying what he be posting. Of course he's hurt, because the cheater always get hurt when the person that they've been cheating on finally get enough courage to just say, I had enough. She's done with you.
Well, let me ask you this. How you know she wasn't cheating too?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk About It in Podcast, episode 5. This is
David.
And I'm Lily.
Welcome back to another episode. And in today's video, we are about to talk about Cardi B. Cardi B has announced she's pregnant. This is her 4th child. It's done went viral all throughout social media. She also has reported, I think she did a sit-down interview. Was it Gail? Who did she do a sit-down interview? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it was Gail.
Yeah, so she did a sit-down interview, and she stated that she didn't even break the news to her parents yet. She was informing the world. When she sat down with Gail, or sat down and did the interview, she was informing the world. So Cardi B has expected a new child with NFL player Stephon Diggs. It's just the talk of social media. How do you feel about it?
I really don't feel no way, but I knew she was pregnant before she announced it. When she came out of the courthouse, when she beat the charge and came out and spazzed on somebody, I'd seen it. I knew she was pregnant that time. And it was a time before, but I can't recall. But that time, I was like, oh, yeah, when she had the black on with the white polka dots, I knew she was pregnant right there. Hey, do you, like I'm going to say, but me personally, I just think it was a little too early, being as though she had just had Blossom. And I don't know if Blossom's won yet. I'm not sure. But, people all over the world had babies back to back. So, yeah. But I do want to say Stephon Diggs, I don't know if you heard, he is taking somebody to court for DNA testing for a baby that was born in 2024. So it's like they both had, well, allegedly on his behalf, they both had babies in the same year. And now they're about to expect one together. I mean, the baby's going to be well taken care of. I could say that, but yeah, I don't really feel a way other than I think it was a little too soon, being as though Blossom is young, but she got help. I don't know if it's nannies or her parents there, but she got help, and she seemed excited about it. And for her not telling her parents, because she said, "I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them," and some of us are still afraid of our parents or in some way. So I can't knock her for that either. So what's your take? You just shaking your head. No, don't do that.
You was talking about excitement. And I'm just not feeling the energy because Cardi B is your girl. And you up here.
Yeah, but she's about, and her album about to drop tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday, September the 19th. Her album is dropping, and I am going to make sure that I listen to it.
Lily is too
I am excited
right
for her music, but her having kids, that doesn't do...
No, but I'm saying, like, just the news, the Cardi B news. Like,
I been knew she was pregnant. But when I realized or thought she was pregnant, I was excited. I was like, she about to have another baby.
Yes.
But, so it's not like fresh to me, but yeah, go get her album, download it, whatever you want to do. I don't know how you're going to get it, but make sure y'all listen to it.
Listen, Lily turns in, when she's on the cruise, her alter ego is Cardi B. Like, she turns into...
I never heard of that one.
Lily be hyped for Cardi B, y'all. The Outside song, any Cardi B... What's the song that you sing, the intro? It kind of sound like the Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares.
I don't know.
You know exactly. You know
I
exactly.
don't know.
Bro, when I tell you
I
that
plead
song,
the fifth.
when that song come on, it's like she got a chip on her shoulder. Like if you driving, nobody better get in her way. Anybody who ever crossed,
He's talking about Get Up 10.
yes,
I like that song.
anybody who has ever crossed Lily along her path in life, stay out of her way when that song come on. I'm trying to tell you, like, she's a whole different person. She be rapping like she's in a studio spitting bars. Am I lying? Swear that's not your song.
Yeah,
She loves
I
Cardi
do
B.
I like that song because it have meaning behind it. And if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. She's talking about her struggle and how she used to live, and now she got it. And a lot of people ain't believe in her, and
You can
yeah,
relate.
so I could relate to that. So it hits home, you know. So that's why I like that song.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B though, because
And congratulations.
yes, congratulations. My thoughts on it, I'm gonna be honest. I think that it was strategic and calculated. I do think that she been knew.
Yeah, she did. She said she walked past her parents like she wasn't trying to show, basically.
I think her parents might have knew.
Yeah, of course. If we fans had speculation, of course her parents knew.
I think which is not a bad thing. You know, I think that it was perfect timing because her album about to come out. So she like, all right, well, I'm gonna give y'all something to talk about, and I'm gonna generate interest and headlines and create a conversation and put my album right in it.
Yes.
Marketing 101. That's genius in my opinion. So capitalize off the moment, and I'm actually happy for her in a sense because this is her sophomore project, and it's a lot of pressure when it comes to sophomore projects. A lot of people be like, "Oh, the sophomore project,
It's not going to do good because she had hits before."
Yeah. So I'm pretty much interested in seeing how it play out. But my question to you, because Offset, of course, his name gonna come up. So they saying that Offset kind of fell in the way. I think I seen the tweet. I don't know how real the tweet was, but the tweet said something along the lines of, "You got a baby and you still married, or you ain't even get out your marriage yet, and you done already had a baby." So it seems like there's still some love there.
Of course, you don't be saying what he be posting.
Yes.
Of course he's hurt because the cheater always get hurt when the person that they've been cheating on finally get enough courage to just say, "I had enough," and don't turn back. So of course he's hurting, and he's right. Yes, she is married, but who are we to know their business? Is the divorce haven't been filed? I don't know that. I'm not gonna say we. I don't know that. So maybe divorce is filed and she's moving along. That lets you know she's done with you. She's done. It's if it is some coming back, then that's between y'all. But from the looks of it, she ain't going back. She gave you chance after chance after chance, and when she do it once, is a whole lot to say about her. That's just being biased, and I don't agree with it. Of course he's hurt.
Yeah.
He's mad. He hurt. He's embarrassed.
So you think he's a bitter baby daddy or a bitter ex?
His behavior shows bitterness. I won't call him that, but his behavior shows bitterness.
That was deep. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I think, well, I'm pro men, so it's just like I'm a side with the guys in a sense. But at the same time, I got to be fair because I just think that even if you say, all right, well, she's still married and she's having a child, but at the same time, it's like you was married and you cheated. It's adultery. So it's just like
either way, they both basically did something. She just buried the child.
And you probably still married, and he's still probably out here sleeping with women. So it's like you can't.
Of course.
You can't be a hypocrite.
Of course. If you think he's just celibate now, no.
Probably. I mean, look.
David, if you believe that, then pigs fly. Because it's no way.
I've seen a pig fly.
Okay, you've seen the pig fly, so I have no argument there. I mean, hey, you play too much, man.
No, seriously though. But I like both of their music, and I honestly like them together. I push for black love and unity. I mean, I understand that things happen, and you can't force something that's just not meant to be, but at the same time, it was just like you could see the chemistry between the two. It's like they had fun, and it seems genuine. It seems like natural, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah, they had fun because he was always under the influence.
Well, let me ask you this: how you know she wasn't cheating too?
Well, it never came out, but I believe she wasn't until the end, the last one. Like I said, chance after chance, and she got tired, you know? You can get tired of trying to see the good in someone and it never come out.
True. But sometimes, and I ain't saying this is all the time, but sometimes women can cheat on the side. And it's like crazy because how is it that you'll have a guy who's being faithful or he could be cheating and then it's like he gets caught and then she doesn't, but he in the wrong and she, oh, you cheating on me and go off and all
See,
this.
I don't know if that's the case, but if it is the case, then that's not fair. That's not fair.
Do you understand that? Like why?
I do. Because she didn't get caught if she was cheating. If a female is cheating and don't get caught, if a female and a male in a relationship and they both cheated and the male get caught and she don't, yeah, that it's not fair. But how you gonna find out if I was cheating? You know?
Right. I don't like the way that's lined up in the universe. I don't think that's
No,
fair.
I get it. I understand, but
They say women cheat better than men. I
yeah, we can.
I don't want to experience it.
You won't.
You know what? You know just what to say to take a guy's breath away. But anyway,
You stop breathing.
nah, that's a Little Rascals. But yeah, Cardi B, new album coming out. What's she? You know what she naming the album?
Let me see, cause I know what it is. It's called something.
Well, while Lily's looking that up, hey Cardi B, could you send my girl some tickets, please? Because she's like,
Cardi B is not gonna watch this.
you don't know that she be probably all throughout this all out social media.
And she watched this. Hey, girl.
And her kids probably watch social media too. You know, that's the kids be on the internet, be on YouTube and all that.
Yeah,
So
culture.
they might, stumble.
Yeah, but a
across
lot of
this.
people don't like their kids to be exposed to that. But that's another subject.
True,
so.
true.
Oh, Am I the Drama?
Am I the Drama?
Yeah.
Great album title.
Yes, very great album title. Yes, because she's like, I know what I've been doing. Am I the problem? Am I the drama? Because I told you I could relate to her. So much be going on. It's like, is it me? So I like the way she worded that. That is it me? Am I the drama?
I like what I would want for her to do is to make more music that could be geared towards men too. Like Glorilla, 7 p.m. Friday. Like she make music.
You can't
for women.
compare. You can't compare those two.
Well, you know what? Tomorrow too was a banger. So I can't
Because
say
she
that.
have a story. Well, everybody have a story, but Cardi B have a story. She had struggle. She had it hard. If you listen to what she's saying, she's telling you like pissy elevators and
Yeah, humble beginnings.
she ain't had nothing, so she had to sue people to get it. If you listening to what she's saying, she had to fight people and. She had a rush. She grew up in New York. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna be honest though. If the album a flop, I'm gonna say it.
You don't give it. Can I ask that you give it time? Because if you listen to something once, it's a lot of things I listen to it once. I'm like, I don't like it, and it was something that was on the radio. Now they're playing. I find myself singing it. Like,
I ain't got the time. It got to be a banger off. Matter of fact, what you trying to do? You trying to do a reaction off of
We
the album?
can.
All right, we're gonna do an album review and reaction. We ain't gonna be able to put all the full songs in there, but hey, we'll give our album reaction. All right, the next topic is: have you been following the Dame Dash and Charlemagne thing that's been going viral, been circulating throughout the internet?
I thought I saw something with Dame Dash, but no.
Okay, so Dame Dash filed bankrupt. Everybody calling him broke. You know his history with Jay-Z, Rockefeller. They all split up. So he went to the Breakfast Club. It's not his first time on the Breakfast Club. I think it's his third time. So him and Charlemagne was going back and forth. Charlemagne was calling him broke, and
That's not nice.
and Dame Dash was like, he believes that Charlemagne is a closeted homosexual.
Ooh.
So they was just throwing like insults back and forth on the podcast.
Go ahead. I just have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, they was just throwing insults back and forth. and Dame Dash was just basically, I guess, well, Charlamagne was trying to call him out on his so-called hypocrisy, and you could tell that he was kind of trying to, you know how Charlamagne does, like I do, like troll, but it's like you trying to provoke somebody so you can get them to get headlines, and you know, he's just trying to like dig pretty much to get a reaction out of him, trying to trigger him. So that's pretty much the gist of what happened. And now everybody, it's mixed opinions. People are saying he had the right to check Charlamagne. He called Charlamagne a bald-headed girl. And Charlamagne called him, what was it called?
A bald-headed girl is crazy.
I think he called him Dash.
Who?
Dash or something like that. Or Dash Det, something like that. So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on? Do you have any thoughts on it?
I just want to know if you have a show or whatever type. I have seen it before, but not sure what type of show it is. I don't know if it's just a podcast that people come in.
It's a radio show.
Okay, radio show. They did this on the radio?
In the morning.
Okay. If you invite someone to your show, or however, you have to approve for them to come, for them to be there.
Absolutely.
Your intentions, well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know if something set Charlamagne off for him to say it, but either way, you don't take someone's bottom and pull it out and target them with it.
Yeah.
You don't do that. That people who don't have 100% self-control will snap. Yeah. You know, you just don't do that. I don't like it. It's distasteful. Yes. I don't care to listen to his radio show. I don't care to see it when I'm scrolling. I don't like it. But a bald-headed girl is crazy.
Yeah, he was just like, you don't, because Charlamagne in the past, there's a video that went viral. They was trying to jump him, and because they was asking for a drop, but he wouldn't give him a drop, so he ran. So Dame Dash was like, asking his female co-host, like, would you want a man to represent you like that? And that's another thing. He was saying that he's a misrepresentation of black men because he's soft and feminine, and you know, we need more strong, masculine men to represent us black men with all the stuff going on in society, how soft the men have become throughout society.
Do you think that he like men? Charlamagne? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
I do think so. I think that he's.
I don't watch him that much to see, but from what I can see, I just thought that he was overly. You know how some people can talk a lot and want to be seen. I could see that with him. Yeah. But I don't know too much about him. But I just you don't treat people like that. But
yeah, Charlamagne.
His show, his rules.
Yeah, I don't like the manipulation that he does. And it was a lot of like, they call it like gaslighting. It's like you trying to find something. It's like, all right, Dame Dash has built a reputation for being like a hothead and just going off. Mm-hmm. So if you know that going into it, it's like you trying to poke at this man's insecurities to try to get
him to
react.
He probably hit you, and then you gonna try to sue him knowing he ain't got nothing to give you and put him more in debt. So that's the work of the devil, and I don't like to be around people like that. But I was just laughing while you was talking, not at you, but I remember the last time I watched Charlamagne when the plus size female, she was an upcoming rapper, went on his show, and they had a chair, and she was like, "This all y'all got for me to sit in?" Oh yeah. And he pulled up the couch, so he is messy. I mean, granted, that was the only thing that would probably been able to for her to be comfortable in, and not a chair, because I'm plus size myself, so yes, it's very uncomfortable sitting in the tight chair. But that thought, I mean, that vision just came to me when he pulled that love seat up for her to sit in. So I could see him being very messy.
Yeah, I didn't like how he made Lil Mama. Is that her name? Yeah. What was the girl name? My lip gloss is
Lil Mama.
Yeah, I don't like how he made her cry. I thought that was, like you said,
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, she was on, because she went on stage with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, when she went up there, years ago.
Yeah, and that was years ago.
Yeah.
But he brought it back up, and she had to relive the moment. And she was kind of embarrassed on the radio. Her mom had just passed away, and he was just attacking her on the radio.
Yeah, he's very like, I can't call him evil, but he don't have compassion.
Yeah. Well, I think he does. I think he only is. First of all, it's selective in the people he is compassionate for. But at the same time, he does a lot of things to. He does a lot of gimmicks and try to cause controversy so it could create headlines.
So
and generate views.
He wants to go viral again, like again and again and again to keep that money coming.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, if that's his way, his motive, his way of life, that's what he got to do. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, my dad used to always say, "Don't hate the player, hate the game."
That's it.
But
hey.
me personally, for one, like he wore the Jay-Z, he wore a Jay-Z T-shirt, knowing that him and Dame Dash has history. So my thing is, enough with all the gimmicks and all the stuff that you're trying to pull. First of all, I don't like the biasness. I think that Charlamagne's extremely biased. I think that he's connected to some corporation so that he could push a certain agenda. And like I said, he's biased. 50 Cent, who Charlamagne is a huge fan of, he advocates for, pro 50 Cent, always on 50 Cent's side, and they never have no negative coverage for 50 Cent. But it's just like, I like 50 Cent. That's one of my favorite rappers. But at the same time, not too long ago, he filed for bankrupt. So you got to be able to show both sides of the card or whatever. Like, call a spade a spade. Speak on both sides. You can't pick and choose. Dame Dash filed for bankrupt, and plenty of billionaires and millionaires have filed for bankrupt. So why is it that we trying to kick this man while he down? He has helped culture, helped build a lot of black people or black rappers, and just gave back to the culture in so many ways. So I think we gotta respect our legends. And shout out to Dame Dash. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
I have nothing else to say about them.
All right.
I don't really care that much, and I don't know them well, too.
Okay. Another topic. Studies show that women aren't settling and are now more picky when it comes to choosing men. How do you feel about that?
Studies show women aren't settling.
And are now more picky when it comes to choosing men.
I don't know that many people that's in a committed relationship. So I don't know how to answer that. Most of the women I knew or know, they have somebody and they have somebody and they have somebody else. So
do you feel like they settled? And if they did, do you think it's a problem with settling?
If they settled, I can't say if they settled because they got 2, 3, 4 men.
I guess they did settle there.
Yeah, that's not settling. And what was the second part of your question? If they did, you just asked me, do I think they settled? And if they did,
do you think it's a problem with them settling?
Oh, no. I don't think it's well, when you say settling, are we settling for someone who have a job and things lined up but lack this one or two things? Are we talking about settling just to have a man and he ain't doing nothing? What type of settling are we talking about? Because it does make a difference in my point of view. You
cooking right now. I can't even say nothing. You cooking. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm just saying, if you settling for if a female, a woman is settling for a man just to say you have a man, you lost in so many ways.
Cooking.
And I've known people who done that, who will go buy themselves a ring and say, No, it's nothing about that. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'd rather, if it just to have a man, that I can go have whoever I want then. I ain't gonna have no one person who ain't working and ride my car around when I'm at work. You ain't bringing in no money. Okay, you don't work. That's fine. But you can be doing something to generate income to contribute. If you ain't doing none of that and you ain't doing nothing and you just laying around, ain't cleaning up, ain't doing nothing, what are you there for? But if she's happy, and that's settling. Because you should know your worth a little bit. And I say a little bit because sometimes it takes time for us to know our worth. Now, if you're settling and the man got this and this and this and this, but he lack patience or he lack affection.
You is cooking. I'm sorry. You is air fryers on tonight.
No, I'm just saying, if you settling for, and those are examples, so I'm gonna go off of it. If you're settling for because he lack patience, that's something that could be worked on. That's not settling. If the person lacks affection, you can work on that, but I ain't saying go too long. Don't go too long and he ain't giving you no affection now, then leave. But I can't say that's settling because those things can be worked on. Those things can be worked on. Patience, affection. Some things can't be worked on. Loyalty can't be worked on. You can't work on it because once you that way, you're that way. Now, if he have cheated on people in the past, or the last person in the past, that does not mean he'll cheat on you. Because there are reasons behind why people cheat and why people do stuff. So yeah, settling will be my only thing if the balance is off. We gotta be here. Or here. But you can't be all the way, and no, that's settling.
I really don't even want to go after you because it's like you just set the bar so high with what you said. Like that was a really great take. I really enjoyed that, honestly. So with that being said, do you have anything else to say on the topic? Well, we appreciate you guys for watching, for tuning in and supporting the channel. Please be sure to subscribe, like, comment. We will be, as this podcast is continuing to grow, we will eventually be on, our podcast will be available on all streaming platforms, may it be Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, the whole nine. So, you said that you had nothing else to say? Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in for the next episode.
Thank y'all for watching. Comment topics down below.
Till next time.